Alright, just wanted to make a quick video to show anybody that's trying to remove or install the engine on a Sportster. Show you a couple tips and tricks I've learned here. So this is a 2007. I think this should apply for just about any Sportster 2004 and up. So a couple things to know is on the left side of the bike, you got these basically the mount holders. Alright, so those have to come off. So the one on the rear, and then there's the one on the front too. This guy. So that'll go right over there. So you need to take those off after, of course, disconnecting the other parts of the mount. So up here, and then you got another one back over here. Get those disconnected, and then you can pull the engine out. For me, it was kind of a bit of a sloppy process. I basically just put a couple of cardboard boxes down there and sort of pulled the engine out and just muscled the thing down, and it worked out fine. You'll be making a lot of noises as you do that, and then putting it back in. So one of the things to keep in mind, I tried it 3 different ways, and only one of them actually worked. So first I tried putting the engine in straight, just going straight in, and you pretty much always end up hitting something. You hit the front mount or the rear mount or the top. Somehow it just will not go in that way. Second way I tried was tilting in basically the rear end first. So I tried to get that rear mount in there, and I was able to get it in there and got it pretty much right up on point, right up where it should mount up on the right side of the bike, but I could not get the front mount to clear. So specifically this part right here, that part kept hitting the frame right here. It was not going anywhere, so finally I took it back out and tried the third and final way, which worked, and that was tilting the bottom of the engine in first, and you have to get that front mount in, get it in between these two members of the frame. Get it to sit right there, close to how it's going to sit in its final position, and then you'll be able to swing the back end in, and you'll be able to get this rear end to clear. Otherwise you're going to keep getting stuck on this guy and this guy here. So, and taking it out, probably want to do the same thing, but frankly I couldn't remember just how I got it out. It was kind of a mess, but I think probably the best way to take it out is swing out that back end first, and then you'll be able to get the front end out. Other than that, a couple other things I learned was, the swing arm axle is basically, or the swing arm bolt is also what goes through the rear engine mount. So when you take that out, suddenly the rear end is going to have a lot of slop to move around. Well, an easy way around that, just to keep it from swinging all over the place, is put a zip tie on both sides, and it'll keep it snug there. Otherwise it's going to try and just swing all the way down, and your rear brake line is going to get pulled really tight, and you're probably going to damage it. But that's about it. I think the rest of it is relatively straightforward. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. I'd be happy to give you some more tips in the comments, since I've done this job once now, so I'd be happy to help people out, help you get it done yourself. Anyway, after a long while I decided just to swap in another low mileage engine. So this is an engine out of a 2011 Sportster, and I like this one because it's got a lot more black on it, which is gonna weather a lot more nicely than my old engine. Only part that still sucks is the rocker box covers. Those things they basically look like trash the first time you take the bike out in the rain. But not much you can do about that. I'm not terribly worried about it. The rest of the engine looks real good, so pretty happy with it. just really stoked to get back on this thing. It's been almost 3 years since I rode it, so gonna be good times. Got about 48,000 miles on her so far, and looking forward to another 48K or so. All right, thanks guys.